Today we have a Ram 5500 with a Cummins diesel under the hood. This truck is 2018 year model. This truck has a problem. Engine coolant level message is on. First, as usual, let's confirm the issue, diagnose it, and get it fixed. Let's get started. Let's confirm the issue. Alright, nice and clean, and we have a real key. It's not a fob on this truck, as you have on one trucks or 3/4. Right, let's turn the key to the on position. Yeah, brake heat is in the process. Yeah, as you can see. Alright, radio is off, don't need it. And we have a coolant low message illuminated. Yeah, parking brake is engaged. That's correct. All right. Yeah, as you can see, there's a message. Coolant level is low. Before starting the engine, let's check the engine oil level first. It only takes 10 seconds. Want the dipstick. As you can see, here's a safe level. And see where we're at. It's always good practice, especially if you don't know the truck. And we're in safe zone. It's full. Good. Now we're safe. We're going to start the engine. All right, let's start the truck and see if that message will go away. Yeah, no. Coolant low. Oh, message is staying. Let's turn the truck off. Here we go. Confirm the coolant level first. Here's our coolant tank, coolant bottle. Coolant expansion reservoir is located on the right side of the engine bay by the firewall over here. Our truck is cooled. Let's confirm the real level where we're at, and as you can see here, the coolant is right to the maximum mark, to the top. As you can see here, let me zoom in. Yeah, here's the arrow pointing down, and that's the maximum level. And here's our level. Our truck is cold. We're safe to open the cap. You can see inside. All right, and yeah, there's a coolant. Let me turn the flasher on. Yeah, we're full. We have no issues with that. Coolant level is correct. Let's confirm. On this truck, you only have one cap at the expansion reservoir. There's no any other caps on the radiator. We don't have any coolant leaks on this truck. I already checked. If you're first time to the channel, please subscribe. Very appreciated that. Yeah, good boy. All right, we're going to scan the engine computer for any codes. We probably will have some, and we're going to use the blue driver. This is very powerful, inexpensive tool. I like it so much, and if we need it, we can always use the launch. Okay, this OBD2 connector. Turn key to the on position. All right, keys on. And now I'm going to start the app. Okay, here's a blue driver app. I'll just go and do the new scan. Connect. Right, I'm going to connect to my OBD scanner and yeah, read all codes. See what we have. Successfully connected. Read codes. Let's go all systems and modules. Yeah, will take a while. We'll get through that step. All right, here we go. We have one code found. Yeah, let's put a mileage. 133294. 133294. 294. Continue. We only have one active code, P2560, engine coolant level low, only one. Okay, yeah, that code is active, stored in a computer memory. Off. And now we're going to the sensor, to the coolant level sensor, and do the visual inspection and some electrical checks over there. That's the next step. We don't need it right now. The blue driver. Engine coolant level sensor is located on the bottom of the coolant bottle. And for easy access, I remove the passenger side front tire and the wheel liner. My truck is on a jack stand. We're safe. You don't have to remove the tire, but it makes much easier access to the wheel liner and gives you extra space. You don't have to crawl and bend yourself over the tire. Yeah, before we're going up to the sensor, let me show you how to remove the wheel liner. You have to remove 9 8mm screws. I also had three 3/8 screws for the doorstep aluminum flap here down, and also 3 plastic retaining clips with the tubs. We're going to put in new ones when we're done, and as you can see, all those screws and fasteners along the edge. If you were there, yeah, this is the front part, and then you just pry one part in, then the back side in, cave it, and just pull it out. It will come out. It's a hard plastic, not a big of a deal. You can get it. All right, turn our light on, and this is our coolant bottle, and on the bottom of the coolant bottle we have a engine coolant level sensor. There's a wiring harness coming to it. Before doing any electrical checks, to the visual inspection, as you can see, a clip is in place, everything's intact. There's a light tug test on the wires. The plug, everything seems to be just fine. Okay, let's undo the connector carefully. Just pry this tub. Here we go. I just carefully pry this locking tab outwards and pull the plug down. Plugged. We're looking for the condition of the weather seal. It's in place and it's intact. No cracks, no cuts. And next step, I'm looking for any moisture intrusion. Terminals, they're clean, no rusties, crusties. All good. And pin fitment is okay. We'll do the drag test with a tip-in. Okay, have a good tension. Yeah, on the pins. No problem. Take a look and inspect the male part of the sensor. Nice and clean. Pins are straight. Yeah, everything seems to be visually intact. Yep, visual inspection is first. We'll say we're all good. We passed. Now we have to do a couple electrical tests. Next, we're going to do a simple test, simulating the proper coolant level. It's pretty easy. We're going to bridge those two terminals. That will tell computer that we have a proper level, sensor is happy, and that light should go away, not immediately. Probably will take a few minutes. Yeah, for the test, we're going to use the testing wire, and I have a needle props at the end. You can use a paper clip or similar size wire to jump those terminals, as we're doing now. Here we go. Now we have a closed loop, and our computer should see that, and it will turn that light off. This way we'll check the wiring integrity to the sensor before cooling the sensor bed, or we might have a problem with a coolant bottle. Yeah, let's go see what's going on dash. If this video is helpful, informational, interesting to watch, please put a thumbs up. Thank you so much for doing that. Okay, keys on. Looking for the coolant light, and it's gone. As you remember, first time when we turned the key to the on position, at the very beginning that light came on immediately. Now it's not on. That tells us wiring integrity to the sensor is good. Okay, now we're going to the sensor. Next, I'm going to pull the sensor out. We don't have to worry about spilling any coolant. This is not direct mechanical type of sensor. This is a magnetic type. It has a seal and it's not directly submerged into the coolant. Before pulling the sensor out, remember the proper orientation. This plastic tub is facing the firewall. I need the pliers to remove the sensor. Just don't wiggle, you don't want to damage the seat. Just grab it with the pliers firmly and try to pull it down. Oh, it has been sitting there for 6 years. Pretty good fit at this. Okay, just all right, here we go. We got it. What I did, just grab it firmly first time. You see what happened? This side snapped. Grab it firmly and make a light wiggles like that. Wiggle a little bit lightly from side to side and pull it down. And it came down. As you can see, it's dry. There's no any coolant on it because it's magnetic. It registers the magnetic field of the float inside the tank, and yeah, depends on the position of the float. It tells us where the level. Yeah, okay. And as you can see, it's just a slot where the sensor goes, and on the outside of that tubing is a magnetic float. It tells where the level. Yeah, I hope it's just a sensor. Otherwise, we have to replace the tank. Here's the part number. New OEM Mopar sensor, straight from the local Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep dealer. Yeah, it wasn't that expensive and it's worth pricing around. Here's a Mopar part number if you need for the coolant level sensor, and total after all taxes was $37.30. This is in Canadian dollars. We're going to test the sensor. As example, we have a good known sensor connected to our multimeter. We're going to set our multimeter to ohms and select continuity. See this speaker sign. All right, and this sensor reacts to the magnetic field. Right now we have a open circuit, well out of limit. Circuit is not closed, but as soon as we'll have the magnet near the sensor, we'll see closed circuit and hear the sound. We'll see the resistance. Okay, let me set my meter, you can see better. And this magnetic tray has a magnet, of course, and then we're just going to put the sensor close to the magnet, and we hear the sound. We have a 0.2 ohms of resistance. As soon as pulling this sensor away, and we're getting an open circuit. Getting closer to the magnet, closed. Sensor reacts to the magnet. What happens inside the coolant
bottle, we have a magnet floats over the sensor tube, and when coolant level is going down, cannot pick up a signal anymore, and it sets a low coolant code. Pretty easy, pretty genius design. Yeah, no direct mechanical connection to the float, just a magnet. Well, now you know how to test the sensor. We're going to put a new one. Yeah. Well, if your sensor reads the open circuit near the magnet, it means your sensor is defective. You need to replace it. That's what we're going to do. Putting a new sensor in compared to the old one. Yeah, as you can see, they're identical. They're the same. That's good. I'm going to apply a light coat of silicone-based grease to the seal. It will help us to slide it in easier. Don't need lots, just a little bit. All right. Remember the orientation. This plastic tub should face the firewall. Let's place the new sensor in. Should go in nice and easy. Huh. Doesn't want to go in. I'm not sure why. Let's try to push it. No, it's not happy. All right. Nothing is obstructing the fitment. Should go in, and it just a little bit harder seal. Nothing is obstructing the fitment. I'm going to tap it carefully. Okay, here we go. Yeah, sensor is in. Here we go. Beautiful. Awesome. Let's reconnect our electrical connector and go and check it out. All right. Moment of truth. Let's turn key to the on position and see if our coolant light is off. And yes, it is. Sensor is working properly. Yeah, e-brake is engaged. Let's start our engine. There we go. No more coolant level light. Beautiful. Yep. The final check. All good. Awesome. Okay. Every time you do driver's vehicle inspection report, yeah, you don't need to write coolant level sensor malfunction. Now we'll write above defects corrected, and truck is back on the road without that issue. Beautiful. All right, we're done. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Appreciated your time. And if you have any comments, questions, critics, suggestions, put everything down in the comment section below under the video. See you soon. Bye-bye. There's always a couple options how to do repair. We have two. One, just bridge those terminals at the plug and yeah, seal the connection, and you will get rid of that coolant level light, but your coolant level sensor of course won't work and you won't know your coolant level, but at the same time you will save the money on a sensor and if necessary on a bottle. This bottle from the dealer is $480. Yeah, some vehicles don't have that feature, like a coolant level sensor telling you how much coolant in a tank, and if it's low you have that light. Yeah, it's good to have, and we're going to fix it properly. Yeah.